1967, Lake Wales, Florida. It began with an eerie sound no one could explain, a strange, low hum that echoed from the heart of Spook Hill. Local children first noticed it, bikes rolling backward uphill when left alone, marbles rolling against gravity. Some thought it was just a trick of the land, but then came the sightings. By the late 1960s, residents reported glimpses of a translucent figure walking near the ridge at dusk, a man in tattered Civil War-era clothing, head bowed, holding what looked like a rusted saber. Dogs refused to go near the spot. Cars would stall for no reason, only to jolt backward uphill moments later. As more visitors gathered, stories poured in. One man claimed he saw the figure kneel in the road, whispering a name he couldn't understand. Another woman said she felt a cold hand grip her wrist as she stepped out of her car, only to turn around and find no one there. For decades, theories swirled, but locals held on to an older tale passed down quietly. Long before the hill was paved, it was said to be a sacred burial ground for the Seminole people. During the Second Seminole War, a small band of native warriors, led by a fierce chieftain, held off a U.S. cavalry unit for days atop the ridge. The leader, known only as Yahweh, died defending it. His body was never recovered. But that wasn't the twist. In 1984, a local historian researching Spook Hill stumbled across a forgotten journal buried deep in county archives. It belonged to Captain Joseph Ferris, a Civil War veteran who had settled near the hill in 1867. In his entries, he confessed to using the burial mound as a hiding place for stolen Confederate gold. He wrote of digging through bones, of hearing voices in the night, of a curse spoken in a language he didn't understand. Weeks later, his journal stopped abruptly. He was never seen again. The road was built over that same spot. Now, every strange force, every backward rolling car, every sound, every shadow, is believed to be a tug from beneath. Either the vengeful spirit of Yahweh guarding what remains sacred, or Captain Ferris himself, trapped in a cycle of guilt and greed. Visitors still come to see the strange hill, but many leave unsettled, unsure if it's a roadside illusion or something older and angry, trying to be heard, because gravity doesn't reverse itself, but curses echo forever. After the mysterious journal of Captain Joseph Ferris vanished from public record in 1984, strange reports began to emerge not just from Spook Hill, but from nearby Lake Kissimmee State Park and Green Swamp, two places historically tied to Seminole battles and burial mounds. Park rangers near Lake Kissimmee claimed to see torch-like lights in the fog and heard war cries at night. Campers reported phantom drumming, and one family even found deep footprints around their tent, barefoot and too large for any human. Historians later discovered the site was once a temporary encampment for retreating Seminole warriors after the Battle of Lake Okeechobee. Even stranger was a local man in Dundee, a small town near Lake Wales, who unearthed antique bullets and buttons from Civil War uniforms while digging for a septic line in his backyard. Days later, he was hospitalized with unexplained hallucinations and panic episodes. Before losing consciousness, he whispered the same name recorded in Ferris's journal, Yahweh. In 1997, a paranormal investigator named Lyle Horton visited all three locations. His team recorded EVP, electronic voice phenomena, sessions where a deep, raspy voice repeatedly said, "You took what was mine." That same week, Horton's van, parked near Spook Hill, was found in the morning, engine still cold, facing backward uphill, doors wide open. Some now believe Spook Hill isn't just haunted, it's a spiritual fault line where the buried rage of the past continues to seep through. Not just a single spirit, but a chain of unrest, tangled in war, betrayal, and stolen ground. And perhaps Spook Hill is only the beginning.